If on the first day of this course you knew then what you knew now, what would you and your team do differently?
Hello, this is Dakota Cruz Andrews with my hindsight response video. If on the first day of this course you knew what you now know, what did your team do? What would your team do differently? To be perfectly honest, I feel that something that that it would be a huge difference for my team. I think that something that we would do different is definitely get to know each other. Not just do a simple, oh hey, my name's Cody, welcome to the class, and make it very blunt as possible. Try and talk to everyone, not even just a group chat, just in personal chat. I also feel that maybe to possibly have switched the communication, maybe do some of our meetings in text messaging and Skype, and maybe do some of them through video chat. I feel doing that, then we could have also gained a better grip on knowing each other, both also communicating and just understanding and finding common ground with one another, not just talking about simply just work, but hey, we have some free time, let's talk about other things that you would like to do with your life, that have to do with video games or have to do with the school. I also feel that when choosing roles, that we would definitely do more of a what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, rather than, oh, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. Have everyone sit down and talk. Hey, I know how to draw. I'm the best probably out of everyone here. I'm the best drawer here. Okay, well then maybe that one should be in the art design position. Just things like that. Find strengths and weaknesses, and not just do a, oh, I want this one, I want this one, I want this one, I want this one. Just overall more organization. And also, I feel what I would also do differently is make sure that outside of our meetings, to just communicate well. Maybe send every day or two an overall message to everyone. Hey, is everyone doing fine? Is everyone doing okay? Through email, just to make sure that communication as well. And also just the overall attitude. I feel that I would go in adapting more, a little bit more to everyone else, and being a lot more positive, and not just kind of shoving it all to the side and just saying, okay, well, this is a class, and after this class I'll never see these people.
Hi, this is Eric Draper again for my week 4 response post. In hindsight, if on the first day of this course you knew what you know now, what would your team do differently? Having seen some of my other teammates' posts, I agree, and it kind of goes along with my first video. Definitely the attitude and learning of your teammates, that's paramount. I also agree with the communications. Our team really focused on Skype, and that kind of stripped us of the video ability. The video ability definitely gives you certain aspects that you're not going to get with just text. Although you have emoticons and whatnot, you're not going to get the facial expressions and everything you would from video post. We had a 6-person team, which doesn't really lend itself to video post, but we were pretty much limited to text posts. But definitely there's got to be some better way to set up a forum or a room or something where we could all have met. So I agree with that. Also, the peer evaluations I think are huge. A lot of times there are things hidden in the peer evaluations, and I think it's also a lot to do with the same thing that's lost in translation through text messaging alone. That honesty factor is lost. The people, you feel you're restricted by the online abilities of the course, and that kind of hinders how well people know each other and how honest they're going to be thusly. So I definitely agree with the double standards, if you will, in the peer evaluations.
Hi, it's Alexandra and Tweety, and this is my week 4 response post. Knowing what I know now, I think our team would have done a few things differently. For one, we would have addressed each other's flaws, such as focus, attitude, quality of work, before continuing on with the assignment. Our work suffered because of this, and it took the written feedback to get everyone to realize what they needed to work on, because we were honest with the feedback, and the stuff that we told each other weren't always that great. So after reading my feedback, I was really hurt, but I knew I could show my team that I can be very focused if I try. There isn't that much that I can think of. We could have started out more organized and made sure that everyone knew what they were supposed to do ASAP. And we could have started working on our assignments earlier, as they were very confusing and we had to do a lot of backtracking. Other than that, the first day went okay for our team. I mean, we've improved a lot. So, yeah, that's all I can think of. And that's been me and Tweety. Bye!
If I knew then what I know now, I believe my team would be more honest about their feelings and their opinions. It was easy to see things were being held back because of the confrontations that were brought up previously. The honesty that we thought was there in the meetings was mostly false, and it was proven otherwise by the peer evals. I believe that the evals may have hurt everyone to an extent, but also made us become a much stronger and more tight team, and we were able to basically see the pros and cons of everyone's performances throughout the week, and we were able to adjust to them quickly. Another thing that I believe we would probably do different were the roles that each team member played. I feel that we would have laid out our strengths and our weaknesses on the table for everyone to see, and judging by those, we would then agree upon what roles best suited us. People may have better marketing skills, or have better experience with drawing. They may be an avid drawer, so therefore they would probably be best suited for that role. And then we would go on from there and hopefully decide a little better. Maybe something else that might have been included would be the ability to be available all the time. We were all mostly available on Skype, and we did some emails, but being able to text message someone in an instant with a comment or a question would be really convenient. Those are the things that I believe we would have done differently if we knew now, or if we knew then what we know now.
Hey guys, week 4 discussion: response or hindsight. The question is, if you knew what you know now on the first day of class, what would you do different with your team? What I would have done different with my team is the collaboration at first. We were uneasy with each other. We didn't know how everybody was in our comfort zones, and our knowledge base as well. It was always fuzzy, just because you were uneasy and unaware of what you were and what you knew. And this course helped build that a lot. I would have changed that about the first thing in our if I was to redo this again. Communication as well. At first, communication was once again uneasy. You didn't want to express your feelings. You didn't want to tell people things because you were afraid maybe you might hurt their feelings, or that it might affect the team in a negative way. But we found out in the end that it affected everybody in a positive way. We all changed. We all made the benefit for ourselves and for the team to change, and it helped a lot. It made things run smoother. Everybody was more happy. We enjoyed the course a lot more, and those are probably the two things I would change if I was to redo this again. Collaboration at first, and communication. Those are probably the two key things, in my opinion, to get the team started in a well-oiled machine than what you would normally get if you didn't know what to do.